Today we will be looking at a 30-minute trading strategy. Before we do, if you have not watched the first videos on the channel and the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. You can find a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. If you use that link, you'll save a little bit of money on your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. If you are interested in a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested along with their win rates, you can sign up for our Patreon. And you will receive a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested. You can find a link to our Patreon down below in the description. We also have a Patreon-only exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators, a list of winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be looking at a 30-minute trading strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 97 different strategies, with 28 of them being winners. The best one so far was able to achieve an 84% win rate. We've also tested a total of 931 indicators, with 386 of them being winners. The best one so far was able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. We've also retested in the advanced testing 109 of the winning indicators. 39 of them have been able to maintain the winning status, the best two, a 76% win rate. Now keep in mind that we test most of these indicators and strategies on the crypto and Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market and time frame universally. Okay, so today we are looking at a 30-minute trading strategy. And so those of you who have been around the channel for some time probably recognize this setup. And so the setup that we have here is the Academy of Forex indicator and the Z-score probability indicator. You can find the Z-score probability indicator if you just type in Z-score Pro. It's this one right here. The Academy of Forex indicator is one that you get when you become a patron of the channel. Now, in one of the last videos that I did on this strategy, I outlined the 4 different Forex pairs that this seems to consistently work on rather well. Now, I'm sure there are some other Forex pairs that you can also trade this with. It isn't limited to just these 4. It's also not limited to just the Forex market. The crypto market also works really well. But these 4 Forex pairs right here just tend to work really well with the strategy, and it keeps you from getting over leveraged, and generally gives somewhere around 10 to 15 trades each week. And so basically you get a couple trades a day after it's all said and done, and that keeps you from over trading, and they tend to be really profitable pairs. And so this week we did 12 trades or 12 signals with this setup. Out of those 12 trades or 12 signals, we got 10 winning trades and 2 losing trades, puts us at an 83% win rate, which this strategy consistently has been able to achieve. So let's go ahead and just take a look at a couple of these trades, and we'll also look at a couple trades that were kind of invalid trades that could have been possibly taken mistakenly as trades, and just kind of outline a few of the kind of best practices that you can follow. So looking here, first of all, what we have is we're looking for the Z-score probability to either spike up into the red zone here on the green side or drop down into the red zone on the red side. On the green side, when it spikes up above, what we're looking for is we are looking for sell signals on the Academy of Forex indicator, which you can see is notated right here. When we get a drop down below into the red area, we are then looking for buy signals from the Academy of Forex indicator, which you can see right here. And so if we look right here, you can see that we spike up into the red zone on the green side of the z-score probability, and then as we track forward, we pick up a sell signal right here. But if we look at the sell signal right here, we get this bar closes, giving us the actual signal itself. Now you can see that the low of this candle was right here on this wick, and you can see that price never came back down and broke that wick to the downside. And therefore, one of the best practices is that we wouldn't have taken this trade, because what we're looking for is for price to kind of continue in that signal direction. And so what we'll do is put the entry or buy entry into this trade a little bit below this wick, or maybe not the wick itself. I think the best practice is to use the wick, but if the wick is really super long, then it might get problematic. But you can kind of use that as your discretion. But again, we're looking for price to push in that direction that we got the signal in. And so it never does that right here. It also has the same issue right here. So we track forward. This was an invalid sell signal because of the wick never being broke, and then we push forward, we get another sell signal right here, and you can see that we never really break below this area and make a push to the downside. It's not until we then make this spike and we then roll over, get this sell signal right here, and we get a nice continuation down there. Now, again, as I said before, you can take a conservative take profit, which would be, in this case, a short trade. You're looking for the last green candle. And so your take profit would have been here and measure back to this last green candle about 35 pips roughly. That would be the conservative take profit. If you did the kind of standard take profit, then you would measure back to the last swing high, and you'd be looking at the candle bodies as your measurement. So about 52 pips roughly in that area would be the take profit. And in this particular case, either one of those would have gotten hit because we came down to about 61 pips altogether on this one. So those are kind of the best practices that you can follow. You can see here, this would have been the valid setup for the sell signal and would have gotten us to our take profit. If we skip over to the euro versus the New Zealand dollar, you can see that this one actually gave us quite a few trades in the week. So altogether, we were at 6 trades on this one. Actually, no, let's see, let's back this up a little bit. That was actually last week. I think we were on 3 trades for this week. Nope, I take that back, sorry. I was looking at the year, not the month. Yes, so we would have had 6 trades on this one here. We would have ended up with 2 losing trades. This was our 2 losing trades right here, and we would have got 4 winning trades out of this one. And so kind of the same setup. What we're looking for is we'll look for a buy signal on this one. So since we looked at a sell, so you can see the z-score spikes down here into the red zone to the downside. We get the buy signal right here. This would have been our entry just right above the wick on this. So you can see we have that wick right there. Just right above that wick would have been our entry there. We'd have been looking in this case for a take profit of around 45 pips roughly. And our stop would have been about, I don't know, 10 or 15 pips below these wicks to the last swing low. And you can see that we make a push to the upside. We come back down, we test this area, we bounce off of it, and then we shoot straight up, getting us to our take profit on that. You see that we then spike out on the z-score to the upside here. We then pick up a sell signal right here. This would have been our entry a little bit below this wick. You can see that we didn't get triggered until this bar right here technically, and then we make this really nice push to the downside, getting us to our take profit. So that's just a couple of the trade examples, signals that were valid signals using this strategy. And so each week it has been profitable. Each week it consistently does around 80 to 83%. The best on the testing scoreboard, the best strategy that we have tested at 84% is this strategy right here. It is consistently in the high 80s using the Z-score and the Academy of Forex indicator. So again, that's just the best practices, and went over the numbers on this week's trades using this on the 30-minute time frame on these 4 pairs right here, marked with the blue tags right there. And so if you're interested in the Academy of Forex indicator, what you'll need to do is become a patron of the channel. You'll need to maintain your patron status, and then when you become a patron of the channel, you will receive a message that comes in the form of, I believe, an email and a message on Patreon, and it has down at the bottom a link to the Academy of Forex indicator. You'll click on that. You can get a 7-day free trial for that indicator, and then after that, I think it's like $14 a month, and that goes to Mike from Upright Trading for creating the indicator, putting it all together, coding it, and optimizing it, and making it even better. And so all in all, with just a few trades a week, you can easily pay for the access to the Patreon, which gives you lots of access to our Discord, and also pay for the little bit of money that it costs for the indicator. 1 or 2 trades within 1 week pays for easily the entire month, and then you have lots and lots of trades and profits to still make off of it. So highly recommend that you join us and take advantage of that. All right, that's it for this strategy here and this week's trades. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next video from here.